What is going on, guys? Welcome back to what is the, in my opinion, best 2 episodes of all of Attack on Titan. Or maybe 2 of the most important, or maybe 2 of them, I don't know. I just know I already remembered these by looking at them before we started watching them, so we're just going to jump right into it. Stick around after the video for a lot of stuff. Stuff already got crazy last episode. Eren doesn't have a head.
Indeed it. Yeah.
Well, he has a head. It's just not on his body.
Fucking, what's her name?
Gabi.
I almost called her Dobby. But I like Dobby. I don't like her.
This must be one of our dad's memories.
He looked every bit as innocent as you did.
No, without Eren.
Mm-hmm.
Here already. Can't believe he found it in so little time.
You know this place? Doesn't make sense. Grisha stole the founder when the walls fell, and that won't happen for a number of years. Why did he wait so long? He delayed his mission for the sake of his son. He set aside his cause for his family.
Please, Zeke. Forgive me. It's you. Zeke!
What?
Zeke, is that actually you? Even if Zeke could get here, he wouldn't be old and bearded. Dreaming.
What is this?
Memories of the future.
Okay.
At this point, you're 9 years old.
If someone tries to steal my freedom from me, I'll take theirs first without a second thought.
It's true.
It wasn't because of anything Dad did.
Oh, and this is where...
That's where he was traveling.
I am a subject of Ymir, just like all of you.
I recall you saying that what he did was a mistake. Was that a lie, too?
I live in the Shiganshina district with my family.
And then accept the world's rage when it comes. Then no one will have to die, except us Eldians. There's nothing you can say to dissuade me from this course.
We who've inherited the Attack Titan have bucked the authority of any who sought to control us. And I've finally come to understand why. We're meant to oppose the self-righteousness of the king. The power of the Attack Titan offers us brief glimpses into the lives of those yet to inherit it. Meaning,
Oh.
it allows us to witness events in the future.
Okay.
So when, at the end of that episode that I always talked about, when he says, save Mikasa and Armin, and then he said, who's Mikasa and Armin? And he said, I don't know, these aren't my memories. He was seeing into the future because he could see what Eren's seeing
Yeah.
from the past. So that all connected right there the next time you watched it through, which won't happen, but the next time you watched it through, if you didn't catch it that first time, you would recognize that every one of the Attack Titan can share memories even with people in the future, which means every person, including Eren, can see parts of the future when he touches other people or just randomly that are unlocked. So he knew, the owl knew 50, 60, 30, 40, however many years ago that saving Mikasa and Armin was important, and he knew that because he could see memories from Eren that aren't his.
Nuts.
The future? I'm going to eat the founding Titan and bring an end to the royal bloodline right now! I can't do it. I'm a doctor. My job is to save lives. I would never murder innocent children. How could I? On your feet, Dad. You're not done yet. In case you've forgotten,
So Aaron just convinced his dad to do that in the past through memories. So literally right there, Gresha was experiencing dialogue between him and his son that exists in a future where Gresha is dead and transferred the attack titan to him. So basically Aaron's sending memories to Gresha in a time where Gresha doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's going back through memories. But Aaron's using the power of the attack titan to then convince his dad, who wasn't going to kill that family, to kill the family, so that way they can continue the story of it passing the attack titan on to Aaron, because it inevitably happens. So it's almost like a paradox.
Yeah.
If he never got the attack titan, he would have never then gone and killed the royal family, which means he would have never passed that power on to his son, which means his son, at some point in the future, would be the one to convince him to take it in the first place, because he wasn't going to, because he couldn't kill kids, he couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm. This is insane.
Yep. Remember this moment when I pointed this out, when he kissed Historia's hand, and all of a sudden he was like, oh shit?
Yeah. He realized.
He saw something, which was inevitably he's the one that convinced his dad to do this.
I was wondering if that was what he saw.
Aaron! I slaughtered the whole Rice family! All but the father!
He didn't want to do it.
She refused to show me.
See,
I never saw the fall of the walls.
why is there still so much you refuse to show me? Aaron's only you can only see certain memories. You can't see all future memories. Mm-hmm. So Aaron's only showing him some things. So he's literally saying why are you only showing me so much? Because Aaron's showing him specifically what Aaron wants to show him.
Jeez.
Why is there still so much she refused to show me? You're here watching me now, right, Zeke? From here on out, nothing is going to go the way you'd hoped.
And you can see during different moments, when the direction that he's looking throughout this episode, because we're not going to watch it again, but the direction that he's looking throughout this episode consistently is from the point of view that Aaron is looking at Zeke. So it wasn't, when he looked up, he was actually kind of looking past Zeke, but the only reason he could see him is because Aaron was also looking at Zeke. So he wasn't seeing him while being asleep, or he wasn't seeing him. He was seeing him because Aaron was seeing him during that moment, and Aaron was sending memories, or he was catching memories from a future time where the attack titan is in his son, and his son is in this realm going through memories of his father.
Complicated.
So he's sitting here, so when he was seeing whatever happened, the reason that when she started to explain why she's not going to help, or she's not going to help Gresha, and then Gresha, Aaron starts to get really angry behind Gresha, and Gresha looked behind himself for a second, is because he's looking at himself on the ground. So imagine seeing a memory of yourself on the ground. So you're look behind you to see what how are you seeing this point of view of yourself? It's because everything he's seeing is from Aaron's point of view, because Aaron can send those memories back to him in the past.
Freaking nuts.
Everything he wants.
That's how. Sorry.
What do you mean?
That's how he knows that Zeke is there. He doesn't know just because they're in the past. That's not possible. Or he doesn't know just because they're going through memories. Them just going through memories doesn't give him the knowledge that this is existing right now. He only knows that he's there because Aaron has been with him in these memories. And since Aaron's been with him in these memories, he's capable of seeing some memories in the future because he's the attack titan as well.
From here on out, nothing is going to go the way you'd hoped. I've witnessed Aaron's memories. What humanity is about to endure is far worse than I could imagine. Zeke! That's you, right, Zeke? But even so, I will always love you. If only I'd let you be my son instead of trying to make you a soldier.
Chills.
Oh, Father. Please, Zeke. You have to stop Aaron.
Oof. Oh, shit. Oh God.
Yep. All right, don't look. So see where Aaron was standing. That's how he knew where Zeke was and like where to hug. But don't look.
Okay.
But
Ah.
yeah. So if you were to go back and rewatch that or rewatch any of the video, you will see that the ways he's looking, because it's always like, well, how is he seeing him? Is he just seeing him through their memories? How does that work? And it's like, no, when he's even looking at them, he only knows he's there because Aaron knows he's there. So every instance where he was kind of interacting with them was only because Aaron was interacting and he could see some of it, and Aaron was sending him those memories.
Nuts.
Yep. This is the episode to you, from you 2,000 years ago, referencing episode 1 to you in 1,000 years, almost like a letter to whoever, like a preemptive letter. So episode 1, a preemptive letter that says to you in 2,000 years, and now we're on episode 80, and it says from you 2,000 years ago to start explaining.
All right.
It was all you. Father followed through, attacked the King of the Walls, and challenged the world because you pushed him to?
If you hadn't dragged me into his memories, I could never have pulled it off. Thank you for that, brother.
He said things wouldn't go my way, but you get everything you wanted. So, does that mean... Founder Emir! Take the ability to reproduce from every last one of your subjects! There's no point, Aaron.
All right. From you 2,000 years ago.
It's coming full circle.
Amazing, Historia.
So this is obviously the story of Emir.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So you allowed my pig to escape?
So they free her and then just hunt her down.
Mm-hmm. So this is like inside some like giant weird looking tree.
Mm-hmm.
So she slid down into underground water
Yeah.
thing.
And that turns her into a Titan.
Look at the size too.
Huge.
Like those are bigger than trees. Now think about like when Aaron's in the forest, those were tall trees.
Yeah.
You have done such great works in my name. For all this, I shall reward you with my seed.
Look.
The Marlians are our hated foes.
So all of the 9 Titans are her kids?
No, she has the power of all 9 Titans in her.
Oh.
Now rise and do your work, Emir.
No, thank you for saving my life. Okay.
And remember, they can heal if they want to. Remember when like Rhino wasn't
Yeah.
healing?
Yeah.
Feast, my daughters. We must bear Emir's power into the future, no matter the cost. Consume every scrap and sinew of your mother's body.
Oh my
Mario.
god.
Rose. Sina.
Oh.
When you yourselves die, let my grandchildren eat your spines. And let their children eat their spines. So forth, and so on, forever.
And she's not even truly free. Now she's stuck in this plane of just continually...
Poor Amir.
making Titans from the ground. So it's showing the process of her like building a Titan, like bringing water, making sand for all eternity. Because time works slower here, so like even though they change into it instantly, she possibly has to spend eternity just a new colossal Titan. All right, let me build that entire thing from scratch, right?
Our reign will end it here and now. I'll put an end to this world if you give me your strength. You're nobody's slave, and you're no god either. You're just a person. Emir, I gave you a command. You have to obey my will.
You've been guiding me this whole time.
The first person to never give her an order.
Oh. She's got eyes. Oh. He's got a neck. Oh. Wakey wakey. What is this? But like
That's
that.
Aaron.
Oh my god.
It materialized from where Aaron was.
All the walls are falling, even Walvaria. But he doesn't need that many Titans to attack Marley. This is complete overkill. What can he be?
Hear me, subjects of Ymir.
It's him. That was Aaron's voice.
My only goal is to protect the lives of the people of Paradis, the island where I was born. I won't let them have their way.
So he's just gonna kill everybody?
Will continue their march until every trace of life beyond our shores is trampled flat, and the people of Paradis are all that remains of humanity.
What? Why do you think you need to kill everybody?
Because he thinks everybody is an enemy of his friends. The entire world declared war on Paradis. So, like he said to Zeke, he's always been this way. He was born this way. Nobody made him this way. The second somebody threatens to take his freedom or his people's freedom, he will take theirs first without a second thought.
I guess so.
And that's what he's doing. So Armin was like, he's still on our side, and then he realized he broke down all of the walls, not just Shiganshina, so not just 1,000 Colossal Titans, but as they've said before, tens of millions of Colossal Titans to trample the world. We found out that Aaron, when he touched Historia's hand, he saw the memories of what was happening to where he'd be going back in the past with Zeke through his memories. Which probably, and that's why his look was like, holy shit. And he was probably a little bit scared and freaked out and whatever, because he could only see some of those memories until he realized he does this plan with Zeke. They make the connection, get to the coordinate. Zeke takes him back in the memories to try and convince him that his father was a bad person, that we need to end all Eldian lives through attrition, through the making them not have children plan. But Aaron already knew that he goes back in time to ensure that his dad carries through on his mission by showing him specific memories from his future, but not all of them. Because if he showed his dad everything, then his dad might not do it, which means he would never get the Attack Titan. But it's still a paradox because he has the Attack Titan, so we know it still happens. But either way, he went back in the past through Zeke's help to ensure that it happens. And then we learn about how Ymir, she was a slave. Eldia took over their village. Her entire village blamed her for a pig going missing. And rather than whether she did it or not, I don't think we really know. I doubt they would have a child that was solely in charge of all of the livestock. But instead of letting everyone lose an eye, she was just pretty much like, okay, whatever. And then they try to kill her. She climbs inside some giant ass tree, falls into some giant ass hole inside of that giant tree, and something in the bottom of the world connects to her.
Why is that there? Like,
they said it. Some people said she touched the soul of the earth. Some people said she made a deal with the devil. Obviously, you saw it was just some like bioorganism that attached to her, and that gave her the power of all 9 Titans. Yeah. She then was gracious enough to receive the seed of the king for being
lucky.
Yeah, for basically making Eldia the most efficient race because of her. And he said they did build roads, so technically both stories are right. They did use the Titan to beat everybody, kill everybody, so that way they conquered everything. So that technically was true, but also it was true at the same time where he's like, you helped us build roads, bridges over mountains, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So she has 3 kids, Rose, Maria, and Cena, which is then what the walls were named after. A rogue assassin, whatever you want to call him, tries to kill the king. Even though she's been a slave her entire life, she still, for whatever reason, tries to save him. Refuses to heal, dies in the process. He forces their daughters to eat that. And then between her daughters that were 3 people, and then however many kids they have, at some point it becomes 9 Titans. Those are the Titans we know today. They've consistently been passed down for 2,000 years to where we are right now. Then Eren talks to Ymir and says, you don't have to listen to them. You've been leading me here, haven't you? You have the power. It's your choice. And it's pretty much the first person, because you pretty much just saw her whole life from kid to now. She's continually had to follow the king's orders. She's continually had to follow Royal Blood's orders to make Titans do this, do that. Eren was the first person to be like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You're the one with the power. Give me the power. I'll end everything. I'll end everybody. You don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to make any more Titans. We don't have to do any of this. And Zeke's response is to try and give her a command, and she pretty much tells him to fuck off. And Eren then turns into the founding Titan. Some giant version of the founding Titan, so he has the full founding Titan's powers, which supersedes anybody else's. He also has the attack Titan, which is exceedingly strong as well. And then he also has the Warhammer Titan as well. So
can't be defeated.
And he also has a army now of tens of millions of Titans, and he pretty much addresses all subjects of Ymir. And if you'll notice, there were people sitting there that were receiving that message that were just like kids, or there's people out in Marley in the internment zones, like, they'll die as well. He says everybody's dying.
True.
Except for Paradis, because since everyone has declared war on Paradis, everybody's dying except for Paradis.
Jeez.
So
Eren's going crazy. I mean, he's always been crazy, but
it's hard to root for.
I know.
Because I can't, like, even when he started doing this stuff in Marley, it was like, bro, I can't root for him when the result is innocent kids and people dying.
I know.
But people keep threatening the lives of his friends if he doesn't do. But like I said, Zeke's plan seems more rational to me. Do a small scale rumbling, defeat all the military people, then just let your race die off. But everyone else, at least there, thinks like, that's just really fucked up. Why would Eren want us to not ever have kids? It's like, well,
rather just kill everybody.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a good solution. With people with the ability to turn into Titans existing, there's never a good solution, because you're always relying on the decision-making and morals of the people that are controlling the Titans, which might be good right now, but what if you pass it on to people and they're shitty people?
Yeah.
Then they might just decide to take over the world with Titans again. But then again, technology is exceeding to where Titans won't really matter as much, so there might have been better options. But Eren don't care. Eren wants everything gone.
I wonder, could Eren have told Ymir to, like, make them not Titans?
Eren could do whatever he wanted. I don't think he could just say, can you make the power of the Titans gone? But that wouldn't have solved anything. People would still be out to kill everyone on Paradis.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter if the power was gone. Relinquishing your power does the opposite. They're still going to come kill you. His issue is that everyone's going to come try and kill all the people that he grew up with and take away him and his friends' right to live. Yeah. Just like his mom said, you have a right to live in this world just because you were born in this world. So if people are threatening his freedom to live in this world, and also including his friends, the people that he said no more than like 8 episodes, you guys are like all I care about. If people are threatening, if the whole world pretty much is coordinated and threatening to take all of his innocent friends' lives, he is ready and willing to take every innocent life outside that wall.
Yep.
As fucked up as that is. As much as I don't agree with it.
Nuts.
Don't look. The next episodes are called Thaw and Sunset. Next 2 episodes.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Yep.
It's just so much to take in. So complicated.
So you now know like a bit of the history of how Titans got created, how they got passed down, who they got passed down to, leading us up to this. You know fully pretty much what happens with Grisha and his entire story. You know all the little like tidbits of why the owl knew to say save Mikasa and Armin, which still isn't clear. So you now know why he said that. He said that because he was able to see into the future with memories that were given to him from somebody, even if it wasn't voluntarily.
Yeah.
Somebody at some point in Attack Titan sent him memories that was like, you need to save Mikasa and Armin, which means Eren still knows that Mikasa and Armin are important. Important for what, though?
Yeah.
Why are Mikasa and Armin important? They're still important for something, but for what? Because Eren has the power to do whatever he wants right now. He has the power of an entire army of millions of colossal titans that no technology could stop right now, clearly. We've seen the extent of the military technology in the world. There's nothing stopping tens of millions. Maybe a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand, maybe even 20,000, 50,000, maybe even 100,000 colossal titans. Maybe the world could figure something out. They've clearly said tens of millions. Don't know what you're going to do. So either way, so he has all the power, so what? He's still the Attack Titan as well, so he still has the mindset that and I don't have the answer to this yet. Save Mikasa and Armin. For what? Was it just to get him here to destroy the world? Was it... But I've already said I don't know yet. I don't know why they're important, but if they're still important right now, if they're still important... But he has all the power he needs. What are they important for? That's the question that we're waiting to be answered.
I need to know.
Did I miss anything? There's a lot. His dad tried to apologize to Zeke. He saw Zeke through Eren's memories, which is why he was able to interact with Zeke to an extent, and possibly even hear what he said, or or feel what he's feeling, or determine how he's feeling because he could experience it through Eren's memories, that which Eren was sending him. Takes the power, gives it to Eren. Eren then gets the power of the Founder by the interaction with Ymir, telling her she's not a slave, you have the power, you don't have to listen to anybody. Because even because she was a slave her entire life. Even up until the moment where she decided to save the king, even though she had the power to heal, even though she had the power to kill him if she wanted. She's literally, she could have killed him at any time, but it was almost like one of those like Stockholm syndromes where she's just like, no, this is what I do. I listen, I obey. This is what I'm supposed to do. The one time she didn't listen,
Yeah, I'm like, this is...
it was just so she could die. But then she doesn't even die. She just goes and makes Titans for eternity. For thousands of years, she's just been there listening to every king or royal blood, whatever, to make Titans, to transform people into Titans, until Eren...
And all she had to do is be like, hey, just don't listen to them. And that's it. What?
Nobody's ever told her that. Imagine you as a kid, and it's nothing you know different. That is the world. No, I listen to until somebody's just like, you don't have to. Give me the power. I will end all of this. And then all of a sudden it's just like, okay. Granted, like, it still seems like she needed somebody to tell her, but she realized it doesn't have to be a specific person. It doesn't have to be a royal bloodline. It doesn't have to be anything. And he also said, like, you've been leading me here. Like, you've been, like, the Attack Titan has always been utilized in the way to ensure there's a counterpoint to the founder. Like, there's always somebody that will challenge him in case the person... I guess it's almost like a checks and balances for Titans, to where that person is always going to fight against the rule of the king to an extent, especially if it's being used in a way that does not give freedom, or you can't really be commanded. So he's the Attack Titan's the only person who probably could have gotten there and been like, no, you don't have to do that shit. Just give me the power. I'll end everything.
Literally.
And she was just like, you know what? I've experienced nothing but shit from everybody. And he's also seeing that as well. So, like, he's seeing her memories when he touched her there. I think that's pretty much like he saw everything that happened to her as well, which is why he was able to appeal to her in that way. He saw what she went through. And then you keep sitting here thinking about all these other things that Armin went through as a kid, and Mikasa went through as a kid, and what he went through as a kid, and then what Zeke went through as a kid. And then, like, you keep thinking about all these stories, and it's like, why does humanity deserve to exist when this is all they do? And now they want to come here and kill all my friends and my people.
Yeah.
So again, I don't agree with his. I'm like, I can't reasonably root for Eren in his plan of go kill everybody in the world.
I know.
But I understand how he's gotten to this point, to where he's just like, he even sees, like, from the beginning of time, even before his time, the things they did to kids, hunting them, cutting out tongues just to blah blah blah, constantly just conquering other nations. Even if you think of our human history, it's just been nothing but people killing each other to conquer different lands, just to control more land for the sake of just doing it. People killing each other. There's even still shitty stuff happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody's just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck y'all.
That's scary.
So I would ask myself the question: if in my town, right, if I had ultimate supreme power to just get rid of everybody, because everybody was going to come kill my friends, my family, and everybody in my town, would I click that button? It's not an easy answer. Everybody you know, everybody you love. If the entire world outside of, like, your small town even, and your close friend group was going to be killed by everybody, would you press a button that saves all of your friends and the people you know at the expense of everybody else in the world? I don't think the clear answer is yes, because it's a very complicated, a very hard decision, but I don't know if my answer is immediately no.
Yeah. No.
I don't want everyone in the world to be dead. There's a lot of people who don't deserve to die.
Yeah.
But also, don't fuck with me and my friends and family. Yeah. No, you're not coming killing my friends and my family. So it's like, so what? Is your option either your friends die or everyone else does? It's not an easy answer.
No.
And Eren's, from the moment of birth, at like 8 years old, he was like, oh yeah, I'll kill these 3 guys that are going to hurt this girl. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I didn't see anything wrong with that. So if I don't, well, no, see, because they're still innocent people. Those people weren't innocent. At some point, kids are going to be dying. At some point, some innocent person in the eastern lands is going to be getting killed. An entire family is going to be getting killed. So it's not an easy answer. Eren thinks he has the answer, though. Eren's killing everybody. But also, I didn't have a childhood that would have brought me to being as cutthroat as Eren anyway.
Traumatizing. Yeah.
So I have empathy for people, and it seems like Eren, ever since the end of season 3, lost that empathy for people.
Yeah.
Because he says at the end of it, and I even looked at the camera during this episode, he says, if we kill all of our enemies, then will we finally be free. Because that's all the Attack Titan fights for, is anybody that threatens to enslave them or their friends, or threaten them or their friends.
Yeah.
So he literally says, like, with tears in his eyes, he's like, if we kill all of our enemies, and right now, according to him,
Everyone
everybody
is an enemy. Yeah.
All right. If you guys enjoyed those crazy episodes, let us know what you thought. If I missed anything, I don't think I did, but you never know. There's a lot that just happened. Leave a comment, a like, subscribe, send it to all your friends, tell them to subscribe. Let's try and hit 10,000 subscribers. We're not going to, but before Attack on Titan ends, we only have, don't look, 2, 4, 6, 7, and then like 1. So 7 episodes left, and then the 1 hour episode left, and then another 1 hour episode that comes out in about 4 or 5 months or something like that.
Nuts.
Yep. So we're down to maybe 5 videos left that we'll be recording.
That's weird.
Yep. Yep. yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you guys next video for whatever's about to happen with the rumbling.
Yep.
And
some craziness.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Bye.